celebrate the life of my friend, my family. TC Webb, as Pops would call him. TC! Shout out to Bossy, resting in paradise. And Tim now, too. I'm going to surmise a friendship of over 30 plus years. Here's the visualization. 1992. Weber Field, right around the corner from my house that I'm still at. I'm 12 years old. This guy's 13 years old. I didn't know at the time. Didn't know who he was. I just know there was a big wall of a dude, tall and big. Tim Webb gets the ball, y'all. Don't think you're taking Tim Webb down easy. Don't think it. He was a wall. Get a bit of tight end or a fullback because he can get it done. Tim could do it. I was connected to a dude that was cool, was talented, smart, came from a small family, but it was a lot of love. Man, before saxophone was even thought of, before God gave me the vision about that, I was watching Tim Webb play that TKO drum set. Now, you don't know Tim Webb if you don't know about that TKO drum set, the black and silver one. He played it so much for years. You got cats that got $3,000 to $7,000 drum sets and don't know how to tune and don't know how to play it right, where Tim had a very affordable TKO. People used to say total knockoff. No, let me tell you something. That joint sounded amazing, and he can tune it, and he played it till the lugs came off. What? The black and silver joint. You don't know Tim Webb. Y'all know Tim Webb. Y'all know. So anyway, man, Tim, my first gospel jazz performances or jazzful were with Tim Webb. As I started playing saxophone, my grandmother passed away in 1997 is when I started playing. I was hanging out with Ulysses Wingo and Chris Ferguson. We used to play at First Timothy. We played at Greater Hope. And we used to play Going Up Yonder. We used to play Going Up Yonder. And we used to have a good time, man. I mean, I remember those days like it was yesterday. But if it wasn't for Tim Webb, yo, if it wasn't for Tim Webb, I wouldn't have met Miss Ella E. Robinson and New Beginnings Choral Ensemble Family. I was able to record on my first ever record thanks to Tim introducing me to Miss Ella. And I love you, Miss Ella. You know what you mean to me. You taught me how to comp, and you was tough. You still are tough. If it wasn't for Tim Webb, I wouldn't have met Adolphus Allen. Man, we had a great group, and we recorded a 3-song demo at Outer Limit Recording Studio. All New Beginning songs. Our favorite was We're On Our Way. And it was just great. And I gave it to Harvey Mason, Nathan East, Najee, and Everett Harp, and they listened to it, and they liked it. A great band. And then Tim left and went to Fisk University. Because if you knew anything about Tim was so applied, y'all. He was a knowledge seeker, and he always completed what he started, whether it be music, reading music, whether it be IT, doing computer work. And Tim played on my first record. He played on a song called Big Bad Town, written by Bruce Wojcik. The music hasn't stopped, man, and the music won't stop because your body of work speaks for itself, Tim. With every group that you played with every recording you've done, for every song you got published, your body of work speaks for itself. But even more than that, your personality, Tim. It spoke. It spoke, man. And TC, man, we'll see you soon. Mom, we love you. And you have sons here for you. And we pray for you. We pray for your whole family. As what a loss to the city, but what a gain to the kingdom. We love you, TC. TC! Love you, brother. See you soon. Keep the bandstand warm for us. Peace, man.
Hi, I'm Mary Craig from St. Martin de Porres, where Tim was our drummer. He started playing for us when he was 14, 15 years old. So he was with us for a very long time. He's still with us. He will always be with us because his spirit, his humility, his belief, his love of music of all kinds is something that we were blessed with. His leaving is a temporary separation, but it is one that is painful right now. But as the Lord tells us, when we see him again, joy will come in the morning.
Oh my gosh. What could I say about Tim? Tim played for me in my Batavia show, and he was so in the pocket that I just got through telling Reggie, I said, Reggie, you know, we got to get Tim. We got to get Tim back, because he was the greatest. When Reggie called and told me what happened, I was in disbelief. And I had just got through talking to him and said, man, I'll get you on the next show. And God knew that he needed him for his big show. So this is why we should always be ready. Never leave a conversation bad, because you don't know if that's going to be your last time talking to a person. I left him on a good note, which I always do. Loving, kindly, just wonderful guy. Now he's playing in heaven, because God got him being the head drummer. I love you, Tim, and I'm going to miss you. Thank you for your gift. Marsha McWilson.
My name is Brenda Brown. I sing first soprano with the New Beginning Choral Ensemble. I will always remember Tim as being a master in his craft. I will also remember his mannerisms, his kindness, his smile, and I will also just miss seeing him around. We loved Tim because he was our family, and we're going to miss him greatly. Tim, we love you. We love your mom. Rest in heaven, for you have really left a legacy here. Love.
Hi, Sheila. You and I have been friends for over 40 years. You had a T, I had a T. Tim and Tina. I'm just letting you know I'm going to miss him like so many others. Thank you for sharing him with so many. Just want you to know I'm here for you anytime.
Hello, everyone. Tim was an amazing drummer. He was known for locking in that beat. When that groove get going, it ain't no stopping him. I played with him many times, and he makes you sound better than what you really are, because he's so proficient on those drums. I mean, you could play along with him and you just sound better than what you really are. He just brings so much foundation and structure to any band or any choir he plays with. I'd like to share a little story. Back in 2003, Memorial Day, St. Martin de Porres went to a church in Baltimore, and like they asked him to do a solo. Like we was jamming and stuff, having a good old time. I was playing keyboard, bass. Mom was on a different keyboard, and Tim was on drums. And we was having a good old time jamming. And like I heard that double kick. I said, wow. So after, drummers be having special equipment a lot of times. So I went back there. He said, Ed, what you looking for? Man, I was looking for that double kick pedal. If anybody know what a double kick pedal is, when you can like triple up on the bass or double up on the bass and all that, the bass drum, like that was sounding incredible. I said, Tim, you a bad dude. And so I went back there. It was no double kick. I said, did you already put it up? He said, nah, I've been practicing it at home to sound like a double kick, because I saw the double kicks and I was like, you know what? I think I can emulate that. What? You was doing a double kick with one pedal? He said, yeah. That's a bad boy, 24 years old. Acting like you got a double kick drum back there with one pedal. That's some bad stuff. That's what Tim was. He's a professional. He loved doing what he did. He did amazing things on those drums. Got that beat lock. He could play for choirs. He could play for churches. He could play for bands. He could play with orchestras. He could play on sessions. That was just a bad boy. Any style of music, jazz, gospel, classical, anything you give him. You read the sheet music, just amazing young bro. We're gonna miss you, Tim. Amazing personality. You know, you see him anywhere, you know he's gonna have a fun time. You know he's gonna be laid back. You know, then they're gonna be all tensed up. You're gonna have some fun. You're gonna have somebody that's gonna make you laugh and just be humble. Tim, we're really gonna miss you, man. You was the man, bro, for real.
For all the many years that I have known Tim, I have known him to be a kind-hearted person, a respectful person, an intelligent person, as well as one of the best musicians that I know. I'll always cherish all the memories that we have together, whether it just be one of the concerts that we played at, or even just playing a song at church. Like, for example, when I played Total Praise for one of the first times, I had him playing with me. And I will always cherish all the conversations that we had together, and I will always remember all the amazing advice that he gave me as a musician. I will always remember, and I'm so thankful for all of the amazing memories that we have together.
Good evening, this is Ella Robinson, Tim's second mom. With the permission of his real mom, Sheila Webb, I'm considered his second mother because I've been with him since he was 14. In his first run year at Turner Carroll, I found him there. He was beginning to play drums, and I picked him up, and he's been with me ever since for 31 years. He's played for me for New Beginnings, Choral Ensemble, for the Western New York chapter, for Greater Hope, where he initially started playing when we were using his drum set. And then we went over to St. Martin de Porres, where he's been with us for several years. You would never realize that this young man was such a phenomenal musician by the way he carried himself. He was so humble, sweet, and quiet, but he had pursued so many things and accomplished so many goals. He was phenomenal, sweet. I never had to raise my voice to him. He never disrespected me. He was professional in every aspect. He played with me with the Buffalo Philharmonic. He played with me with many things. We went all over the world together to different countries, and he played for me, and he just remained humble and sweet. And he has accomplished so much on his own that we realized that we just would not even think that he could do. I will miss him greatly. It's not how long you make it, but how you made it long. And we know that he made it long. We will remember him for a long, long time. Love you, Tim. Miss you forever.
When Tim came to us at St. Martin de Porres as a teenager to join our music ministry, he became forever a member of our parish family. We were blessed to be able to see him grow and mature through all the years. There's no question that Tim was a phenomenal musician, but the most important thing about Tim was that he was a wonderful person. He was a good man. He will forever be in our hearts, and we will always, always miss him. God bless you, son of St. Martin de Porres, Timothy Webb. We love you.
So what can I say about Tim? I've known Tim for over 20 years. Growing up at Greater Hope Baptist Church, I was about 12 or 13 at the time when they started letting me kind of play on Sundays. Sunday mornings, Tim was the first drummer I'd ever played with. And man, I was excited. I was hyped. I was like, man, I get to play with the big dogs. But, man, 20 years of encouraging words, 20 years of, whether he knew it or not, mentorship, 20 years of watching professionalism at its best, all the trips, all the different choir engagements, things like that. And throughout the years, Tim would hit me up to congratulate me on, my different accomplishments and things that I was doing when I didn't think anybody else was watching, or I didn't think, or I didn't think that anybody cared. Tim would hit me up and say, hey, I'm proud of you, congratulations, and things like that. And man, it meant so much to me. And I love you, Tim. I'm going to miss you dearly. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. And to Mama Sheila, I love you, and I'm here.
Today, I'm simply grateful to say that Tim was my friend. You know, we had a funny relationship because he would ask me all the time to critique his work as a musician. And I thought to myself, why would you ask somebody like me? You are fantastic. You are phenomenal. But that was simply a sign of his humility. And to me, that is admirable. There should be more people on this earth like T. T, I am thankful for all of the opportunities that you provided me with. I appreciate the fact that you thought more of me than I did of myself. And for that, I'll never forget you.
It's impossible to say anything new or different than what everybody else is going to say about Tim. His musicianship, his music, his humanity, the person that he was, the professionalism that he had. Everybody's basically going to say the same thing. For me, I think the biggest thing is not only is my heart broken, but it feels as if a piece of my soul is missing. What he brought to us at St. Martin de Porres and our choir is just unbelievable. And, you know, not to have him with us physically anymore, again, it just feels as if a piece of our soul is missing.
All right. Tim Webb, a man, a friend, a skilled, disciplined drummer on the hi-hats. Tim was a true Levite. He displayed a gift God gave him, a musician, and he wore it well. His spirit was in the pocket at all times. A beautiful soul that will be missed by many. The Millhouse family loves Tim. We're going to miss Tim, Marcus, and Marquita. We are definitely going to miss him. We have great memories. We have great memories of Tim. And we just say, God bless this family. Love, Psalmist Carol A. Millhouse. God bless you all.